Hello, I'm Jayce Downs, the Innisfail Skatepark Attendant, and I've made this video for people who want to learn how to skateboard, but are not sure how to get started. Assuming you already have a skateboard, the first thing you want to do is figure out what stance you are. You either like putting your right foot forward, which is called goofy, or you like putting your left foot forward, which is called regular. Despite what the names imply, neither one is superior to the other. It's just like being right or left-handed. As for why the stances are named the way they are, no one's really sure. Now the best way to figure out your stance is to find a surface where you can run and slide. Then slide sideways and see which foot you like putting forward. Once you have this figured out, it's time to grab your board. Then you want to head to a space where you can start learning how to skateboard. A skate park is good, but they can often be busy and very intimidating. So if you're going to head to a skate park, it's best to go early in the morning when they're empty. However, any flat surface where a skateboard can roll will work. Whatever you feel comfortable with is best. Once you have found your location, the first thing to do is learn how to push. This, as you probably know, is what propels you on a skateboard. To get started, you're going to put your skateboard on the ground and you're going to stand right beside it. If you're regular, you're going to stand with the board on your left. If you're goofy, you're going to stand with the board on your right. You're then going to put your front foot on the board. Now, you're going to push. But instead of thinking of it like you're pushing, you want to think of it like you're walking, but one foot has a board under it. You'll want to practice this a bit until you're comfortable with it. Then once you are, you're going to try lifting up your back foot after you push, and then putting it on your board behind your front foot. Now pay attention to my upper body when I push. As you can see, I'm facing the direction of motion when I push, but once I put my back foot on the board, I turn sideways. This is a vital step to maintaining stability on a skateboard. You also want to make sure you turn your front and back feet so that they lie across the board. This is going to make it far easier to turn. And speaking of turning, that is what you're going to try next. First, take a nice strong push so that you are rolling at a comfortable pace. Then you're going to try putting some pressure on your heels, which will turn you in the direction of your heels. Then try your toes, which will have the opposite effect. Turning on a skateboard is rather intuitive. The more pressure, the sharper the turn. Turning on a skateboard is controlled by the trucks. And you can make turning easier by loosening your trucks, or if you find your skateboard too wobbly and unstable, you might want to tighten your trucks. But it's a trade-off between mobility and stability. Being able to push and turn on flat ground is the first step in your skateboarding journey. And you want to be comfortable with these two things before you start pushing yourself to learn other stuff.